A block party is an event that we do at the church to create an invite opportunity. Overall, if your church has an invite culture, then you're going to see growth take place. So there are natural times of the year where you can invite people and they will come. Things like Christmas and Easter. Those are naturally occurring 2 times of the year. Those are great. But sometimes between Christmas and Easter, there's a great opportunity to create another manufactured event to then create momentum, like to build momentum of the church, inviting their coworkers, their family, their friends, their neighbors to come to church. So we call that a block party. A block party is really done well when you do it after church. So it's an opportunity for people to come to church, experience the service, and then after church you have a festival of some kind, whatever your budget allows. You may have blow up games for kids. You may have sweet treats, maybe some soda cans, and that you can pass out to everybody. Maybe there's like a snack, some sort of snack item that you might provide. Could be pizza, could be like an ice cream sandwich. There's little ice cream sandwich things that you can buy in bulk at a Sam's Club or something like that. So the block party could have music, it could have kind of festivities, games, the cornhole type games, yard type games that, depending on where you are, maybe you could put those out on the lawn of the church or in the facilities, and maybe a room or two rooms within the facility. Whatever that starts to look like, be creative when it comes to a block party. I just want to kind of paint a picture of what it is. Timing wise, you might want to do one of these block parties in February. February's again, it's kind of between Christmas and Easter. February is a good time for it. And again, the reason we would do it is to create momentum, to create an invite moment that so as church leaders, we're providing the congregation with an opportunity to invite their coworker to come to church. We're targeting families. A block party is a really good place, a really good time for the entire family. So you might have some kids activities. You might have some sweet treats, so that everybody loves. You might have some music. You might even have like maybe a DJ or something along those lines. Again, based on your budget, based on the talent in your church, this is it's up to you what this looks like. On the basic level, what I've seen churches do is do like ice cream sandwiches and just do something that is very simple, easy to pull off. Maybe some soda. You can do coolers full of ice and just do that, right? I've seen other churches that have a bigger budget. They'll bring out a food truck and pay for everybody to have something out of the food truck, or maybe everybody just buys whatever they want, and that's okay too. So yeah, that's kind of the big idea behind what a block party is. We're providing 3 different looks for a block party. I said February was a good time. The other good time to do one is September. That's kind of kicking off the back to church um, flow in that season, that fall season. Some churches do these in the summer. It might be a good time for your church. So depending on the the culture of your church and your community, you might think about what this looks like. And then you can invite everybody. Everybody in the community could be invited to come. But weeks leading up to the actual block party, you're just encouraging your congregation to take invites and invite some people. And then you're posting it on social media and you're creating some energy and some momentum towards this event. After the event, you want to line up what you're doing after the event. Like maybe there's a new sermon series starting the next week. Maybe or maybe that new sermon series started that week. That way they're in on it if they're a guest, and then they can continue with the series. I like that play a little bit more because they get a good flavor, a good taste of the sermon series, so they want to come back for more. Definitely want to highlight kids opportunities, youth opportunities within that. So we have 3 different looks, and let me walk you through the designs for these looks. They're all done in Canva, and they're all done in a way where you can make edits to them. So if you're part of our subscription, you can get these files. We have all the resizes ready for you for social media, a poster in your lobby, and then we also have a resize for invite cards. That way you can hand them out to your congregation and have them go invite. So we like that invite culture. Like, how do we create that and cultivate that? So this is dates up here in the upper left. date and time. This is, of course, editable, so you can change it to be whatever time that needs to be. You might do it at, maybe 12 o'clock after church, and kick it off at that point. You could call it a block party, but you could also call it something different. So if you needed to change it up, you have the ability to just come in here with the uh, editor and make those changes. See if I can get this right here on the fly while recording it. Okay, here we go. So maybe it's a church party. I don't know. So whatever that looks like, the image in the background is editable. So if you want to swap out that image, it's very easy. You can detach this image, and then whatever new image you want to put in there, you can just drag it, and then it clips it down in there, and then drag that one back. Let me show you a tip here in Canva. If I wanted to grab, see, this is behind the church. Under positions and layers, you can grab whatever item, no matter where it's located. So sometimes it's annoying. You're trying to select something in the background and it won't let you do it. But if you go to layers, then you can get to it. Okay. So I just want to show you a few things there. This information over here is whatever you're doing for your block party. Games, prizes, food, music, you can list it out here. Free admission, that's good. If you have a QR code where people can register, if you want to do that, that's fine. I would recommend making a block party just to open, like registration required. But if you do want to try to get people to register, then that's a great place for a QR code. Church logo, and then a little messaging here, fun for the entire family, that goes kind of up on the side here. Again, we will provide you with the resizes when you get this from us, and it's all done in Canva. The first design is bright. It kind of looks like a party, almost like a club type thing. So that's kind of the vibe, the look of it. So if it's going to be high energy music, just a big high energy type thing, then this might be a good look for you. The second design is a little bit more subdued. It's got this big sky thing in the background, and then we've got some nice little textures going on. The color blue is a little bit more calming, but we still have block party, very bold and big. I think block party is a bold and a big event, so having that title reflect that is going to be it's going to be in alignment with what it is. We're using bold fonts to communicate the date and the time. Again, we have a place over here for whatever features you're going to have at the block party so that you can list it out. And then put your branding on there as well. This is sized for 1920 by 1080, a screen. But again, we'll give you the resizes for print and social media and invite cards. This is the third look. This one has just kind of a colorful, it's kind of a medium in between, like this. It's not super high energy like this one. It's a little bit more scaled back. The font is a fun, playful font. It's kind of a trendy font right now. And it's really big. It says block and then party underneath it. The word party is underneath the word block. So again, I'm going to go to that layers. If you wanted to move that word party up, there's actually two fonts that we're using to create party. This first part right here is League Spartan. And then there's a second part for the TY. I think it says Ash or Asing. So there you go. So that's the same font we're using up here. We have the times, the date, we have some messaging, the list of activities, your logo for branding, and free admission. And you can, again, put a QR code. I like the QR codes going in a corner. It kind of allows the design. So if you're going to do a QR code, let me just drop one in here real quick. If you go to Canva, I'm just going to use a client of ours and go ahead and drop them in here and have the QR code sit in the corner. That's just a good spot for QR codes. We like them kind of in the corner. It's easy to see them, but it doesn't take away too much from the design that's going on. So hopefully that's helpful to you. Hopefully that teaches you a little bit more about Canva. Again, if you go to that layers, you can see all the different layers we use to put this together, and then you can manipulate it. I'll show you one more thing. If you want to change that background color, maybe it looks a little bit too rainbow, or you want it to be a little bit different, you can come to this area here and change it. So I'm just coming to the edit, and we're coming to these different colors. It's called a duotone right here. Okay. If you did want to just kind of work with that original background color, that's good too. You've got some options under edit, and then right here under filters, you can apply some filters to make it a little bit different, but still keep the essence of the design. So a couple quick tips to help you out there to make some adjustments to this Canva file. They're fully editable. So again, if you're part of our membership, you get access to these and all the resizes as well. But if you're not, that's great. I just hope you get some value out of this. Maybe you learn a little bit more about a block party and like how to use it and leverage it for marketing purposes. Of course, there's a spiritual side of it. I'll let you kind of figure out that piece of it for what it means for your church. But from a marketing perspective, having a big event between Christmas and Easter on both sides, like so in February, and then maybe between Christmas and Easter on the backside, somewhere in September, that would be a good time to do something like this. Create energy, create momentum, get people to come and run ads to it. If you have the Google Ad Grant, this is a great event to create a landing page, and then have the Google Ad Grant, run traffic to it. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Hopefully this is helpful, and I'll see you on the next video.